Hello, my dear kids. Today we are going to start our new chapter. Chapter number 6, Every Drop Counts. So, let me start. The heading, Long, Long Ago. This is a picture of good Caesar. Sir means alike. King Gudsi of Jaisalmer got it made 650 years ago with the help of the people. All around the lake there are guards with the steps leading to the water, decorated verandas, large halls, rooms, and much more. People came here to celebrate festivals and for programs of music and dance. Children came to study in the school on the ghat. The talab belonged to everyone and everyone took care to keep it clean. Rainwater collected in this lake spread over many miles. It was made in such a way that when the lake was full, the extra water flowed into another lake at the lower level. When that too filled up, the extra water flowed into the next lake. This way, all nine lakes filled up. This rainwater could be used throughout the year. But today, Good Caesar is no more in use. Many new buildings and colonies have come up in between those nine lakes. Now, the water does not get collected in these lakes. Rainwater just flows away and is wasted. So, this is about Good Caesar in Jaisalmer. Hope you understood. Next, we are going to discuss the topic drop by drop. Besides Jaisalmer, many places in Rajasthan get very little rainfall. Here, it rains for only a few days in the entire year. Sometimes not even that much. The rivers here do not have water all round the year, and yet most of the villages in these areas did not have a shortage of water. People knew that every drop of water was precious. Lakes and jars were made to collect water. Water was everyone's need. One and all came together in this work, be it a businessman or a laborer. Some water from the lakes soaked into the ground and reached the wells and bavadis. Bavadis means step well. The soil of the area also became wet and fertile. Every house had a system to collect the rainwater. Look at the picture on your right side. We can see that the rainwater that falls on the roof will reach the underground tank. That is, the water collected on the roof comes down through the pipes and gets stored in the tank below. Have you ever seen a step well? Look at the picture. Instead of drawing the water up from the well, the people could go down the steps and reach the water, then collect the water. That's why they are called step wells. So, dear children, hope you understood how the people live in Rajasthan collect water. Next, we are going to discuss the topic through the eyes of Al-Biruni. More than 1,000 years ago, a traveler came to India. His name was Al-Biruni. The place that he came from is now called Uzbekistan. Al-Biruni carefully observed and noticed down the details of all that he saw. He wrote especially about those things that he found very different from his own country. Here is a part of what he wrote about the ponds of that time. The people here are very skilled at making ponds. My countrymen would be surprised to see them. They pile up huge rocks and join them with iron rod to build chabutaras. Chabutaras means raised platform all around the lake. Between these, there are rows of long staircases going up and down. The steps for going up and coming down are separate, so there is less crowding. Today, when we study history, we can learn a lot about those days from the writings of Al Biruni. This stamp came out in 1973, 1000 years after his birth. My dear children, hope you understood what we learned today. Thank you.